Hi. The debate over the legalization of marijuana has been going on for more than 100 years. It was first legalized in 1913 in the state of California in the United States. It was illegal to farm it, even use it for medical reasons, which was unfair for the farmers who have been making a living over marijuana for a long time. The first reason for the legalization of marijuana was actually had to do with racism. People at that time believed that black and Hispanic laborers would use marijuana to rape the women. So white people in general, was really scared from marijuana and the users. So it was illegalized. The second reason why marijuana is illegalized is because scientists and doctors at this time believed that marijuana could lead to insanity and other mental disease, which is, of course, was wrong. And a reason why they thought that because they didn't have much of technology and a lot of cases were just blamed on marijuana because it wasn't understood by the community of doctors and scientists. Here's a video that tells more why marijuana was made legal in the first place.
In over 10,000 years of recorded human history, the plant we call marijuana, or hemp, has served mankind. From it we made paper, fabric, rope, and fuel. And like fire and water, it helped us climb the ladder of civilization. Many people assume hemp was made illegal through some kind of process involving science, medical, or government hearings in order to protect the citizens from what was determined to be a dangerous drug. Well, not at all. Here's what really happened. In the 1930s, investor-publisher William Randolph Hearst invested heavily in thousands of acres of timberland to make paper. But at the same time, Hearst's tree paper was in direct competition with the established hemp paper, and Hearst was also in the business of printing newspapers. So, Hearst joined forces with the DuPont Company, who, by the way, was developing a fabric called nylon, which was in direct competition with hemp cloth. Together, they would cook up a scheme to take hemp completely off the market so their individual enterprises could flourish. While the DuPont Company relentlessly lobbied Washington with clever propaganda, Hearst began a racist smear campaign printed in his many newspapers to convince common Americans that hemp, or marijuana, was an evil drug. Enter the extremely ambitious Harry J. Anslinger, America's first head of the Bureau of Narcotics. At the time, he was pushing for a restriction on opiates and cocaine, but it would certainly help to build his career and his agency if he added marijuana to that short list. After all, Hearst and DuPont had done an excellent job with their propaganda. Marijuana influences Negroes to look at white people in the eye, step on white men's shadows, and look at a white woman twice. The rest is an embarrassing and dismal history. The demonizing of marijuana is wrong, inaccurate, and harmful. On November 2nd, we Californians will have an opportunity to reverse this monumental mistake. Vote yes on Prop 19.
Hi, going back to the reasons marijuana was made illegal in the first place, businesses like tobacco and wood pulp was so big at the time that their owners had a lot of connections and powerful members in the Congress. So they saw marijuana as a promising business and it's going to be a rival for them one day. So they all grouped up against marijuana for their businesses to keep flourishing. So marijuana, on the other hand, didn't have any powerful owners. For all these reasons, marijuana was finally made illegal. The first real cannabis regulation was in Washington, D.C. in 1906, followed by it was the law in California that illegalized the preparation and farming of marijuana in 1913. Other states followed California. The first state to legalize marijuana after California was Wyoming in 1913. And after that was Texas in 1919, and then Nevada, Washington, and Arkansas in 1923, and finally Nebraska in 1927. Finally, a lot of states now are rethinking their current status and laws about the legalization of marijuana, and some even have legalized marijuana for medical reasons. Thank you.